Hi Scorpio, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's do a reading for you, and please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. And you might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this reading doesn't resonate with you. Let's see what we have. Passion. Absolutely beautiful. So this is saying that there's something in your life or coming into your life that you are very passionate about. And it can be anything. Let's get one more card in. Whoa, that popped right out. Faith. So it could be two separate things or one. This can be saying, be passionate about the faith you have. But it could also be, you're very passionate about something and you need to have faith that whatever this passion is, that you can go forward with it. Okay, let's see what else we have. These are two beautiful energies, by the way. Yep. Don't lose the faith and don't lose the passion. All right, let's see what else we have. Be in the here and now. Don't be in the past or the future. Be in this moment. It will serve you very, very well. The past is gone, okay? And focusing on it is not going to serve you. And the future isn't here yet. And of course, we have great desires, for our future, which is wonderful. So I'm not saying don't, dream or plan for the future. But really be in this moment, because this is where the miracles happen, right? In the here and now. To the sea. This is being in the flow with the universe. So it's saying if you're in the here and now, it's going to help you to be in the flow with the universe. And if you're in the flow with the universe, things are going to go more smoothly. Right? By far. Okay. Let's get an animal, spirit animal, oracle. Actually, two of them. I decided today would be a good day to take pairs. Fabulous. Lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. And to me, this is also talking about you being strong, as well as being generous of spirit. So you are very strong. It's beautiful, majestic, powerful energy. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh, one of my favorites. You have the nightingale spirit. Love is all around. And it truly is. If you believe that it isn't, I'm not saying it isn't, but then that's what you're going to see. So try to realize that love truly is all around you. It makes life so much better, so much easier. Okay, let's get some tarot and see what we find out. All right. Fabulous. You have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is so sure. And also, look, here's another lion. So, lions might definitely be important for you and to you during this time. The strength, the love, the compassion that comes from these fabulous creatures. But now back to the King of Wands. This, and look, it's coming out right under passion. Perfect. Because that's what the King of Wands is all about. He goes for his passion. And he gets it. So beautiful here. there is something that you're passionate about. You might not realize it, but there is a passion within you. And this is saying, go for that passion. All right? Because you will be able to get your passion, achieve your passion, experience it. And the lion is just confirming that to me. Another perfect energy. Here's talking about having faith. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is you going for your goal. It is you being very meticulous, very thorough, making for sure all your T's are crossed and I's are dotted, right? So time is not the issue, but being thorough is. And one of the things I love about this particular energy is you have somebody watching over you in a beautiful, protective way. And it came out right underneath faith. And that gives me chills. Great connection there. And so this is what you're presently going through. Wanting to accomplish a goal and wanting to make for sure it's done right. And we all know the reasons for that, right? If something is done right, you don't have to repeat it or redo aspects of it because you forgot something. I'm not saying you don't have to work on it more, but the more complete and thorough you are, the more it turns out the way you want it to, typically, and the less you have to go back and redo. And it looks like this is about your faith. So, it's a very important topic because your faith is extremely important. All right. Now, something you need to work on, being in the here and now. That can be challenging, because we all come with our set of memories, hopes, desires, things like that. And you have the devil with it. Okay, so this looks like this can be a challenge. And it's 100% understandable. We do all. Me too, memories will pop up in my mind. And depending on the memory, sometimes I go through the moments of, okay, we need to let that one go, because it's not a positive. I do have this one memory that's absolutely beautiful. I've probably mentioned it before, where when I was a child, my grandmother had this beautiful backyard filled with these trees that overhung, created this shade, and there were flowers everywhere. And when I would go into that space, I felt like a little princess, almost like a fairy, like magic was there. Now you see, that kind of memory I love to have, but the challenging memories, they don't really serve us. We learn from them, and that's awesome. Taking what happened and turning it into wisdom, awesome, but dwelling in it, not awesome. Okay, so try to put some practice into being in this moment and not letting those negative memories or past events come and haunt you. Okay, and also the future. The future is where we want to go. We want to create, which is beautiful. But here it's saying you're going to be best served by being in this moment, which is usually the case. Because like I said, the past is gone, future's not here yet. And it looks like you might be having a challenge with that. So do work on that. Have the faith. And that could be what this is all about, right? You're going for your goal. You're determined. You're passionate. And it could be trying to get this under control. All right. Let's get another card. And this is what's benefiting you. These wanted to fly out, didn't they? Okay, what do we have here? These are benefiting you. Being in the flow with the universe. Page of Wands, and here's the King, right? There is something that you really want to go for. It's an opportunity that could potentially be coming in, but you're ready to get something started. And, you know, when you're passionate about something, you want to get it done. You want to go for it. Now, mind you, a lot of it is the journey itself that is so rewarding, but you are ready. And so this is what's benefiting you. So you are trying to bring in this balance, and which can be challenging to do with this energy, because you can see by this image, she is ready to go and she wants to go now, right? One of those wands energies. But you are having the patience and trying to bring in this balance so you can be in the flow with the universe. So that's beautiful. And I hope you don't mind the reading I'm doing now, and I think the rest of them I'm going to do for the 12 signs are going to be along this line. I'm wanting to be more me and make this more relevant, you know, more personal, using my intuition, right? So I hope you're good with that. Okay, now here, if you need help, that's what this is. The Lion is here for you, which is, like I said, majestic, strong, yet very compassionate. And you have two wonderful energies here. So if you need help, realize strength is here for you, compassion is here for you. And when I was creating this particular spread, my thoughts on this particular column were, you know, other people or things that will help you. And that still holds true. But here, what it looks like, if you need help, look to Source, look to your higher self, because this is you manifesting the help that you need. And it didn't even occur to me. Absolutely beautiful. So, if you need help, go to yourself, your higher self, Source, the divine, because you will gain the strength and compassion you need, and you will be the one creating this, because a magician is here for you, right? And what it's going to lead to is you going for what it is you truly want. So this help is going to be extremely beneficial. Love this. Okay, and now a special message for you. Now how beautiful is that? The special, I can't even say it right. The special message for you during this time is to know that love is all around you. Okay? It is everywhere. Sometimes it might not seem like that, but it is. Look at how you see things and try to see them from this perspective. Give it a try and see what you find out. Okay. The special message for you during this time. Love is all around. If there's anything you need, it's going to be provided, because the universe has a balance. Sometimes it's hard to see, but there is a balance, and you are an active participant in this. So, balance is here for you, and we can see that here, right? As well as what you need will be provided. And this is you walking away from something where you feel like you've done all you can. It no longer serves you. Okay, so that is a wonderful message for you. All right, and now let's check out the bottom of the deck. Okay, the bottom of the deck is letting you know that in here, there's probably going to be times, and maybe quite a few, where you need to take some time for yourself, go in, because there are going to be answers that you're looking for. So go within, use your intuition, because your intuition is not going to steer you wrong. It is here to guide you, to help you. So use your intuition to answer those questions that you have. And going back right here, if you need help, remember, and I told you I was thinking of other people, situations, books, things to help you. And it's coming out to be you and the divine. So look within, because that is where your help is coming from. It's just a beautiful reading. Let's clarify this a little bit. And I don't know, there's so many of you that might not need to say this, but I feel called to say it. This devil energy, we have the polarities, light, dark, red, green, polarities all over the place, because it helps us to see the value or what each one is about. So don't stress over this, okay? It is a part of life. This is just saying this is something that you need to work on, okay? Being in this moment. Leaving the situations behind that created self-doubt, for an example. Let yourself have a fresh start every day. Let's get a card for the King of Wands. It's all about the passion. Now, just got to say this again. How perfect is this? I mean, things are laid out in just the most beautiful way. I feel so blessed today. I really do, to be able to do this. Lovers, okay. An important decision. And this could also have to do with a romantic relationship. But I really don't see anything about that in here other than love is all around. And that's just in general. So I do believe this is an important decision. And it makes perfect sense. Here you are with the King of Wands, so there's something you're really passionate about. And here it's talking about passion. Over here you have the Lion, right? Something you're really passionate about. But you have to make the decision to go for it. And so you need to spend a little bit of time, like over here, evaluating it and see what that important decision is and what the correct answer is. I just love this reading. Okay, now on to the Knight of Pentacles, being very thorough while going for your goal and somebody watching over you. And then faith. Okay, you're the Emperor. Very strong. The Emperor makes wonderful decisions, important decisions, all the time. He is a leader. So take a leadership role in this. Take charge of this. Even though it is you doing this, going for your goal, make for sure that you are in charge of this. Going for your faith in whatever it is about, okay? Wonderful energy, very strong energy. Okay, now let's get one for what you need to work on. The here and now. Being in this moment instead of in the past or the future. Oh, we have a few. Okay. You have your very first cards, the Hierophant. This is your connection with the divine, okay, with the spiritual side. And right here, this is about the spirituality because it's the faith. So here, have faith that you can put this aside and focus on this moment, okay? Have faith in yourself. That's huge. If you have faith, you can move mountains, right? You'll be very happy with your abundance if you do this. And abundance, of course, can mean finances, money, but it can also be whatever you consider abundant. In the earlier part of this reading, it looks like faith is a huge part. It could be anything, but that's what it looks like. In here, the Wheel of Fortune, this is an ending. And oftentimes, the Wheel of Fortune is letting you know that you've gone all the way through a cycle, and it can be a challenging cycle. But the Wheel of Fortune is smiling on you, which is just beautiful here, okay? Because this is saying be proud of your efforts that you've put in. And realize you're going to be able to be in this here and now. There's not going to be a problem with it because you have your connection with the divine, your higher self, which is going to bring you in the abundance that you need for this, which is going to close out the cycle where you're having a challenge on getting out of the past and future. So the devil energy, which is, you kind of being stuck, focusing on the past and future, it's leaving. You're going to be great. Okay. Now, what's benefiting you? And these are just perfect. Okay. What's benefiting you is you're going to be able to be in this here and now, which is going to put you into the flow of the universe, where things are just kind of smooth and flowing along. There's not a lot of fight, arguments, bristly energy, right? You're very anxious, and this is so counter to this. You can see how different they look, right? Here you are really wanting to get this started. It's like you want to be in the flow, and if you try hard enough, you can, right? But it's be calm, practice being in the flow, and you will get in the flow. And here, this is balancing out. You're still going forward with what it is you're passionate about, what you truly desire, which is being in the flow with the universe. Whenever you're in the flow with the universe, things do go so much more smoothly. And so that could easily be a huge desire for many, many of us. Because that's the sweet spot. Okay, now we have if you need help. Okay, I love this. Remember, I was talking about if you need help, it is here for you. And in this case, it's you being strong and generous of spirit and you manifesting the help you need. So it is you helping you to go to a better place. But, yay, confirming this. Oh, wait. I was just talking about this part and I didn't take a card. Okay, let's do this and then we're going to go back to this. I am so sorry. I am just so into this reading because it is so perfect. It is just flowing like that. Okay, here this is saying you also have help from your friends, from the people you care about, from the people you love. All right? They are here for you. This is your support system. And what I just received is you know the people that you can count on. But what I just received is there might be some that you can count on that you're not aware of yet. Okay, that just came to me. So I needed to mention it. All right, let's hop back to here. Really, so sorry about that. Okay. What's benefiting you? Can't believe I did that. I think that's a... Whoa. Well, we'll take a quick look here. You have a lot benefiting you. A lot. Okay, take a quick look. Move this down just a little. We're gonna need the room. The King of Pentacles. Very stable energy. A little more traditional, but this is the energy of having the Midas touch. So, abundance is here to help you. And being very stable. Here, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which you have right here, so it's repeating. Universe's way of saying I meant what I said. So, this is your current energy. So it is spilling over, or part of this is connected to what's benefiting you. But making for sure that you're going slow enough to be thorough. And interestingly, look at this. These are just about opposite. This is a Knight of Swords, the fastest knight in the deck, and this is the slowest knight. This is going for your abundance, right? It's very stable energy. And here you have the Knight of Swords, which can be about communication. It can be clear thinking, seeing clearly, very practical. So maybe these two are kind of tempering each other, you know, making this go a little faster, making this go a little slower, but regardless, and the way they would come out if I weren't laying them in this column like this, they're looking at each other. You know, it's a way of kind of saying like, I'm going to help you, you help me, and we'll get through this together. Okay? And here you have the Queen of Wands, and your very first card is the King of Wands. So you have these divine counterparts here, and both of them are filled with desire, passion. They go for what they want. And so I see this really important group of energies. You're very adamant, and here you have the Page of Wands. You're really adamant about finding your way into the flow of the universe. And here you have the Star. So the Star will be here for you to heal if there's any healing that needs to be done. But it's also what you want, you can definitely have. That is what the Star is saying. You know how you wish upon a star? Same kind of thing. It is here for you. So fabulous column. This is what's benefiting you. So you can definitely be in the flow. And, you know, I've talked about it quite a bit, but it really truly is important. Because if you're not in the flow, it's like fighting upstream. And when you're in the flow, it is so smooth. Now, we already did this one, so let's skip on to this one. The special message is love is everywhere, permeates everything. And if you open your eyes, you can see it and feel it. What you need will be provided, which is the love and the balance. And you leaving where you've been if there isn't this balance and love there. Okay, get one more. And maybe you've noticed I'm trying not to dash through these. I'm trying to take the time and talk to you instead of just flipping the cards out and getting it all done. Yeah, it's important to me to make a connection that is helpful to you. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, this is all here for you. Everything that you love that you want to be happy, to be balanced, and be provided to you. It's all here. Now you have to put in your efforts. You know, you could stand here and wait for it, or you can take the steps to go for it. And if I were you, and I am a Scorpio, so, you know, I'm different, but I am a Scorpio, I will be taking the steps towards that because I want that love in my life. Okay, and at the bottom of this deck, interestingly, we have the devil. And you have the devil over here in your third column, which is what you need to work on. So I do feel like what this is saying is kind of taking all this and wrapping it up. There is some sort of resistance, whether you're aware of it or not, or a pattern, something where this went to pop in. But here, the answer is all you need to do to get this in check is go within, use your intuition. It's always here for you. You might not feel close to it at times or even know it's there, but it's always here for you. Just go in, use your intuition, find your answers. Okay? I think this is just a reminder of that. You have everything you need with you and within you and with spirit by you and your higher self to, you know, render this powerless, in other words. Okay? Let's see what the universe would like to share. And wow, I think this is an absolutely beautiful reading. I truly, truly do. It's just like this step-by-step guide. And it ends up with love. Starts with passion and faith and ends with strength and love. Gives me chills. Alrighty. Now, this is from the universe, okay, from source. And it can be confirmation, advice, whatever it is they want to share. Okay, here it's saying, drop the burdens. You have carried some heavy burdens. It is time to let them go. Okay? Now, let me do that this way. Okay, this one's come out. Okay, here you have the Three of Pentacles. This is you being successful. You know, putting in the work, figuring it out, creating the answers, and bringing in a success. And I get the feeling of saying, and it can be more than just you. I mean, you're like the major player here. But there's more here, like your higher self, source. You have many energies helping you. Okay, and you have the Knight of Wands. And kind of interestingly, here you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, and now the Knight of Wands. So you have three knights, which is all about you taking action. So during this time frame, you're taking a lot of action to achieve what it is you want. And this is the one that's all about the passion. You have the Queen, you have the King, and now you have the Knight. So this is kind of pretty powerful, going for your passion. And at the bottom of the deck, you have a Tower. And don't panic about the Tower. Towers mean abrupt change. And abrupt doesn't have to be like this. It can be slower, but it does mean you're creating a big change. And you can see that in here. And it's like, this is how you do it. So it's like an instruction manual, kind of. Okay, let's see what the angels would like to share. And if you like this reading, please give it a like, share, leave comments, subscribe if you haven't, if you would like to. I would love to hear from you. Like I said, I'm doing something a little different. I'm trying not to make the mad dash through the reading, and I'm trying almost like as if I'm sitting here talking to you. That's really what I'm trying to do. So I would like to hear from you. Oh, we have romance. Very interesting, because here you have romance. There could be romance in here or coming in. Very interesting. I would not have expected that card. Very, very interesting. Okay. Get more information. Definitely. If anywhere in here, if there's any questions you have, find out the answers to them. Choose a new direction. Oh yeah. To me, this covers different aspects of this reading. But definitely, I feel like a big part of this is be in this moment, because it's going to put you in the flow. But yeah, choosing a new direction to get out of kind of like the muck of having so much information from the past and the future. You know, clearing this path so you can be in the flow. And at the bottom of the deck, from taking that, it says, if you believe, which is true. All of this is if you believe, right? It's all up to you. I'm just here giving you the messages and hoping they help, and then you make the decisions. Okay, now we are going to take some of these, and these are just really anything they want to be. It could be little things that could come up during this time, or confirmation, maybe something bigger. It's whatever they would like to share. If they would like to share. Okay, now this first group didn't share anything. And just to let you know, the last two readings I did, if I remember correctly, the very same thing happened. The first pile didn't give anything, but the second pile just had quite a bit. So maybe it'll happen the same here. But if it doesn't, it's not a bad thing. It just means we've had a complete reading. There's nothing more, you know, that will serve you right now. Oh, let me take these two out because they wanted to flip out but didn't. Okay. Interesting. Not too much here. October and April, spring and fall. This is your birthday time, right? So it's saying that there are 2 months that might very well be important to you for some reason. Your birthday month and spring, and we are currently still in spring. So some of this could be immediate, and some of this might wait until fall. Okay, let's get a charm to close this out, and I do truly hope this helps you, and I would appreciate if you would take the time to let me know, you know, which you preferred. I mean, kind of just going quickly and getting it done, or spending the quality time with you. Okay, what we have? A seashell. So, a water creature. And of course, Scorpios are water, right? And what this always says to me is, you're going through a process. You open this up, and this is where you find this beautiful pearl. So you go through this, and there's a pearl in here for you. A valuable, beautiful pearl. And you also have the owl. So it's saying, use your wisdom. Be discerning. Use your wisdom and do what is right for you. Okay? Thank you very much. I really hope this helps you. Have a wonderful time. Much love. Bye.